let's dive into the full narrated chapter of One Piece, 1140. Are you ready? Then let's go, right after the intro. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Before we start today's content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And now, let's get into the video. Chapter titles. The Oni Girl Yamato and Her Journey to the Golden Temple, Volume 26. If anything happens to Peyton, I will send all of you to the depths of hell. On the cover, we see Ulti trapped in a circle, surrounded by several knives being thrown at her by Who's Who. Page 1. Opening text, before them, the left arm of the King of the Pirates. The chapter begins with Luffy asking, "But why would I steal the key from an old man? Just give me that key already." Rodden says, "What are you doing, Yasan?" Gaban responds, "Huh? Can't you do it yourself?" Luffy, who is standing in the palm of Rodden's hand, gets furious at the challenge and jumps toward Gaban, shouting angrily, "You old man!" Nami yells, "Calm down, Luffy." Then Zoro remembers Colin's words, "My father was a great pirate. Not even the warriors of Elbaf could defeat him." Page 2. Luffy stretches his arm, trying to grab the key, but Gaban simply dodges, surprising Luffy. The Straw Hat tries several times to reach the key with his powers, but Gaban continues to evade him effortlessly. Luffy, irritated, says, "What the hell?" He then jumps toward Gaban and complains, "What's your problem, old man? I just want to grab that key so we can go back to Loki and enjoy the feast." Gaban smiles and replies, "Then steal it from me." Luffy, confident, says, "If that's what you want." He stretches his arm once again, but Gaban leaps away. Luffy is shocked. "What? Haki?" Gaban coats the key with armament haki. Page 3. Suddenly, Gaban strikes Luffy on the top of his head with the haki-coated key. Black lightning crackles from the impact. Rodden shouts, "Calm down, Yasan!" Nami, shocked, exclaims, "Luffy, this old man is really strong." From the rubble, Luffy emerges furious, veins bulging, with smoke coming out of his head. Gaban looks at him and comments, "That straw hat is pretty cool." Gaban teases, "But don't you think a helmet would suit you better?" Luffy, irritated, replies, "Of course not. This is a treasure that Shanks entrusted to me. Now give me the key." While speaking, Luffy attacks with multiple punches, resembling a Gomu Gomu no Gatling. Gaban, dodging all the attacks, laughs, "Entrusted to you? Didn't he just give it to you? What a cheapskate." Luffy, even angrier, shouts, "That's not what I meant, you idiot. Don't call him a cheapskate out of nowhere." Gaban just laughs. Luffy tries to say something else. "Hey, old man." But before he can finish, Gaban shoves the key directly into Luffy's mouth. The Straw Hat's head stretches and molds to the shape of the key, leaving him stunned. Gaban mockingly comments, "You talk too much, chatterbox." Double pages 5 and 6. Gaban grabs 2 axes. Zoro immediately reacts, surprised. "What? Axes?" Gaban then says, "Yaso Takeru, Army of the Brave." He charges toward Luffy, who makes a funny shocked expression. Zoro shouts, "Luffy, dodge it." Gaban unleashes multiple slashes with the axes. Zoro jumps in front and blocks the attack. Page 7. The scene shifts to Orist Castle, where we see that one of its towers has been sliced. Gaban watches and comments, "He has a good crew." Road and Nami are in shock at what just happened. Luffy, now already in his Gear 5 form, says excitedly, "Then let's attack him, Zoro." Zoro, with his 3 swords ready, agrees. "All right." Gaban smiles and says, "Your appearance really is white, just as I heard." Page 8. The scene cuts to a branch of the Atom Tree where the sliced tower begins to fall. Luffy and Zoro charge forward. Zoro warns, "Get ready." The panel shows Gaban, his glasses shining and a smile on his face, as if he's proud of what he's seeing. Suddenly, in the next panel, Gaban raises both hands and declares, "Okay, I surrender." Luffy and Zoro, caught in the momentum of their attack, end up crashing into a rock and exclaim in confusion, "What? What do you mean?" Page 9. Zoro, irritated, growls, "Are you messing with us, old man?" Gaban just laughs. "Haha, it was just a joke." Luffy, still furious, retorts, "Are we really supposed to believe that your attempt to kill us was just a joke? What's the problem if you didn't die?" Gaban smiles and says, "The keys are yours." Luffy looks confused. "What? What?" Road, seeming to have realized something, warns, Hey guys, this man is... But Gaban interrupts him. Wait, Rod. As he grabs his kappa hat and puts on his coat, Gaban says, as long as Elbaf is safe when the time comes for you to leave, come visit me again. Luffy and Zoro, still very irritated, shout, why would we come back? You think we want to see you again? Luffy crosses his arms and adds, that's right, we're not coming back to see you. You idiot. And thanks for telling us where the key was. Then a quick flashback shows Shanks visiting Gaban in Elbaf. Gaban asks, do you think just your words are enough to make me trust him? Shanks laughs and responds, ha! Do as you please, Gaban. The scene shifts again, now to the Walrus School. The children excitedly shout, Sensei, 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 look! The teacher, intrigued, replies, what is it? Why are you so loud? The children point upward. A bird. Look, a bird, a strange bird. The teacher looks up but sees nothing. She furrows her brows and asks, where? Presentation box, Land of the Sun. We see Gunko and Shamrock observing their surroundings. Shamrock comments, they have schools too. That will make things easier for us. Gunko replies, I'll summon them. Shamrock watches the ground closely as Gunko creates a summoning circle. Page 12. A black lightning bolt strikes from the sky. 2 clouds of black smoke emerge from the circle. One of the voices inside the smoke says, I get what you mean. I don't mind going. The other voice responds, where do we start? And what do we do about the abyss? The scene cuts to an elderly man sitting in an armchair speaking through a denden mushi. I have so many things to do, like changing clothes and getting ready. Can you give me an hour? And what happened with that issue? I'm talking about the food supply. We can't let the rulers starve. Hello? What happened to the mental waves? Presentation box. A Holy Knight Guard of the Shepherd family, Saint Somas. The man was summoned while relaxing in his armchair, still in his underwear, talking through the denden mushi. The scene shifts to the second summoned man. He wears a Holy Knight's armor, but is in a hybrid form, resembling a Kirin. His neck is wrapped in clouds, indicating an awakened devil fruit. Additionally, he wears the air helmet of the Tenryu Bito. Presentation box. Holy Knight Guard of the Limoshev family, Saint Klingham. He says, still groggy, I'm late. I was sleeping. I don't even remember where I was supposed to go. Page 13. Gunko looks at Saint Somas, still in his underwear, and turns away. Saint Somas, confused, asks, what? Why did you come to my house, Gunko? Do you need something? And you brought Shamrock with you. Suddenly, both finally realize where they are. Hey, what? We're already in Elbaf! Final pages. As he hurriedly gets dressed, Saint Somas grumbles, you summoned me while I was still in my armchair? You have no sense at all? Saint Klingham looks around and comments, impressed. So this is the land of giants. This is huge. Shamrock, suspicious, asks, wouldn't just me be enough? Why call 2 of us? Klingham responds bluntly, we're here to take the captain back. Shamrock frowns. Take him back? But why? Klingham clarifies, this is an order from the high ranks. Saint Somas adds, and that's why we were gathered. It's true that Mary Gioiz is going through a critical phase. The situation became even more delicate after the last reverie. Your presence among them is important, Shamrock. He then stands up and says, all right, let's hear the mission details. What are we doing in a country that isn't even recognized? Did you bring us here just to visit Harold's grave? Now fully dressed, Saint Somas gives a cold, direct order. All right, understood. We're going to kidnap their children and take them to our holy land. Even though they're children, I doubt our pockets can carry them all. Klingham adds, only those who bear the mark are allowed to cross the abyss. Gunko, realizing the plan, reacts angrily. These guys, Shamrock with a calculating smile says, with our abilities, how about turning this into a game? End of chapter 1140, and no break next week. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything.